live stream here on the old YouTube. And we gotta clean out some rat enclosures today. So it's gonna be pretty busy morning, I guess I should say. And we got a lot of stuff to do, so we gotta go ahead and get started with it. So go ahead and we can start by cleaning up some of this mess we got going on up here. Because once again, it's a rat cleaning day. Alright, so I'm gonna do this container. See about. So I pick up all this stuff here too. Got a lot of stuff to do today. I got plenty of stuff to do today. This over here. That can go over there. We put this over here. This might be time to put some rodents in the freezer. Okay, so we should be good there. What else? Our container, like I just mentioned. Heck yeah. Cool. So let's go ahead and get it rocking and rolling. Oh, we need some gloves. This actually be first on the list to put some gloves on. Might go buy some soon. Oh, I got another box too. And we got a trash can. Okay. Trash can. Heck yeah, appreciate you guys coming through and hanging out with us. We got one like for the video. All right. process started. Well, we gotta get our bedding ready. Still got some left over. Cool. Let's put some bedding. Let's do this. Heck yeah. We have 3 people in here. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right for this early morning Sunday. Gotta be quick. They were trying to get out. Now this one I do like a lot. It's pretty cool looking little rat. Hello, hello. Either way, we got work to do. We can't spectacle too long. And here's another pretty colored, like a brindle colored rat, I guess you would say. Now we'll move these guys off to the side. Now we can get all this poopy bed right here. Pee-filled bedding. I feel like that's what really stinks in here the most is all these rats. Yeah, snakes ain't that bad. I keep them relatively clean. Cool. Oh, if you guys have any comments or anything, you have any question about reptiles and stuff, make sure that you comment on the screen there, and I can always take the time to answer any comments and concerns. And if you have anything questionable about what I'm doing or what I got going on, feel free to ask. Heck. Well, that is one down. I don't think anybody needs to really eat. There are a couple of them I could feed. Um, so I want you guys here. These three back in here. Keep the three I want. All right. Let's see if there's any male ones. I'm gonna get out of here now. Get some of the other ones. Look at that big ass motherfucker. Alright. That should take care of our rat friends. Next couple weeks, I'll let them repopulate. Heck yeah. Because I got a new group of rats coming up. And of course, like I said, I've been trying to breed some stuff out, breed some stuff in, try some different things, and I gotta get some new genetics. And two, in a couple weeks, we'll put some fresh mice and rats to try to make some things up in here, and keep on working on our breeding project here because we've been doing this for quite a while. The mouse project turned out really good. We have just about every coloration of mouse you can think of, from brown, albino, golden, tan, spotted, and all the variations within the spotted ones too. So a lot of pretty good stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling along as we get this ammonia-filled pea out of here. Plenty of baby mice. Because I have various sizes of snakes and things, so I kind of got to have a whole bunch of different ones. I got to have mice and rats here. Some of the bigger snakes are too big for these little adult mice, and some of the smaller snakes aren't quite big enough for rats. So Like, I guess I could feed them like smaller rats, which would be fine. But sometimes I'd rather just save all my rats and stuff for my bigger snakes. Let them really eat them. Well, these guys really wasn't that dirty. I mean, but we still gotta do some maintenance and stuff on them to keep them good and healthy and clean. Because, animals always do better whenever they're in a clean environment, Always do better. I guess I need to clean out their little house. Can we just wash this off a little bit here? We got 5 people in here hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Coming through hanging out with us. Okay, cool. I don't want to harp on that too much in there. Should we get our chew blocks out? All right. All right. Heck yeah. That's another one down. There's a lot more to go. Lot more to go. So let me go ahead and one thing I did forget to do. Sweep up in here. All right. Now that should dust it off. Now we can put our stuff. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Sometimes it's a lot to maintain these animals. But I do get a lot of enjoyment out of keeping these animals and keeping them good and healthy and clean. We got 9 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with us. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see some reptile and mouse content and stuff. Every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks, I come through here and I clean out all my rat enclosures, give them fresh bedding, make sure their water containers filled up, because they're on a gravity-fed watering system, so I don't have to be in here every day. Make sure they got water and stuff. Cool. Oh, another key thing to know about mice and rats is the fact, make sure ain't no mosquitoes biting me. My leg is itching a little bit. Did I not get the paper towel rolls from the house? Guess not. Well, we'll just give them a few for now. I'm pretty sure I got some more hidden somewhere back here. Let's keep something. Haha. Yeah, probably got plenty of them for now. I do keep a lot of free stuff, like paper towel, like the tubes for the paper towels. They do like munch on these and do stuff with them, and they use it for bedding. They use it for just hide in general. It makes real good and cheap, inexpensive little hide to keep in there. Just something else to add to the flavor. You know what I mean? Mike's still rolling, and we're still going. Let's pop a little mice friends back in here. As you see, here's just one, for instance. This one's a little silver mouse, and he's got a little stripe on his butt. And this one's a brown one. This one's a gold-colored one, more tannish. We got some black and brown mixes. We got straight black. More brown ones. I'm not too particular of the albino ones. If you guys haven't noticed, I think there was like one in that mix, but I do tend to feed them all first because I'm not a big albino person. Like, I think I only got one albino snake out of all of them that I have. And guess what? You guys are gonna get fed off, unfortunately. put my lid on here so that way we make sure you guys no escapes. I do got to be somewhat diligent about getting this done because I do have to go inside and feed a baby in like an hour or so. So I got probably just enough time to finish this up and shoot some video content for you guys. Oh, if you guys want to, I don't know if I've told you guys, like I said on the live stream, if you guys want to go check out my second YouTube channel, I started separating out some of the content and stuff that I've been doing. I don't know if you've seen like the four-wheeler stuff I've been messing around with, using some power tools here and there, and I posted like a tire installation video. I'll probably still post a little bit here and there about it, but I don't want to mess with my reptile stuff too much. But Viper Tools is the new YouTube channel. Should have a snake logo holding a screwdriver. You guys want to go check that out. Subscribe. I've posted like 2 or 3 videos so far. They're not doing terrible. So, I mean, they're doing pretty good on the old YouTube, in my opinion. Just another way to get some more revenue coming in. So that way we can have more snake content, of course. And we can start doing some more building projects. Because the more revenue that we can get coming in, the more stuff that we can do. Because the more time I can take off of work. And eventually, this will be like a full-time thing. So we may even start a third and fourth YouTube channel. Some different stuff. Just love to make some fun floating boat. Alright, so we're down to 1 bag of bedding. This is empty now. Got my good old Smith & Wesson. Alright. Oh, we did forget to dust this thing off down here. And I gotta come pull these out, sweep behind them. Yeah, I gotta get this ammonia pee and stuff cleaned out because the levels in here, I mean, I don't feel like it can get dangerous. I gotta just get an air filtration system to help clean the air in here a little bit better. So that's partially why. But I used to clean these things weekly, so instead of being like an every week thing, start doing it every 2 weeks. Just because how we got everything else, I used to have water bottles that would leak all the time and stuff. And when I switched over to the gravity-fed watering system, actually helped out a whole lot better. And then once you get a little bit more revenue coming back in after getting remonetized, we can go back to feeding them our original diet. Because once you go back to the original diet, that Missouri food, that can definitely help them out with the pea smell for sure. All right. Now with the rats, me particularly, I've been trying to breed some brown ones, but you see they still have white stomachs on them, so they're a little bit different with rats because most of the rats we normally keep another brown rat are generally fancy rats, and fancy rats look a little bit more. They have black heads and they have white bodies, pretty much. Let me see if I can find one in here what a general fancy rat would look like. I got something here I can show you. We'll put your little house back in here. So, this is generally what a fancy rat will look like. This is a baby rat, of course. He's probably a couple weeks old. So they have black heads. They generally have black heads, and they generally have a black spot somewhere on their body. They are well, that's pretty much it. So that's usually how you'll find them at Petco. But I managed to come across a couple brown ones and a black one. I've been interbreeding them, and that's why you got the brindle colored one. Because just like it was a different process with the mice, because the mice were easy to separate all the colors out and do things with. But the rats, albino, and these just produce the same rats and albinos. So I had to actually get a brown one and then made it with an albino, and then they came out with some of these, and then the recessive trait was going to be the brown. So I ended up rebreeding them until I got a couple brown ones, and then I rebred them to some other non-related rats and put them together, and then took the babies from those and rebred them back to other ones, and then kind of like that. Because mice and stuff, they don't really get affected as much with inbreeding. So all right, so we gotta at least knocking out this one side here. I had to turn the air conditioning up because it got a little hot in here. I don't know if you see it. I'm sweating. Not too early to be sweating. Two blocks down here. right. All right. Enclosure Cleaning. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for 3 people that's in the chat right now viewing. Make sure you like, subscribe if you guys like to see more reptile content like this. Because breeding rats and mice is just one more part of keeping animals and reptiles in general, because you got to have a good food source. And it's actually cheaper for me to breed my mice and rats here, because not only can I sell them people for their snakes and stuff like that, I can also freeze them. I can feed all my animals for free. And make sure that I'm giving them a real good, healthy food source for the amount of care and effort that I put into keeping these animals. Paper towels, tubes. There's a lot of reason why I feel comfortable showing you guys on the old YouTube my business. Because I think I did a pretty good job caring and keeping my animals. Well, that's one rack down. Now we just gotta get to the big one. Ooh-wee. It's 6:19 in the AM, y'all. Appreciate it. We got 5 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button on the video, man. You coming through hanging out with your boy Josue. Another episode of Josue's Exotics. We don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. Get tired. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. I was singing. I ain't had the actual song. Whew. We'll stand over here for a second, cool off. It's hot. Hit the vape. Ooh-wee. Excuse excuse me. Holy shit. It's hot. But look, we got stuff to do, baby. Thinking maybe you done got too big, my friend. Let's put you in here with the other big boys. Swap you out for a brown rat. We may put us another female in here too. Because in these tubs, like to be honest with you, 2 rats is about the max, and 2 females and 1 male is definitely all you want to put in there, especially when you have babies and stuff. So I try to keep that to a minimum if we can. This is a female right here. I was hoping maybe she can produce a couple more litters of babies. But I think it's been a couple weeks since Harrison had some litters of babies. So we'll try it out, swap it out with a male. Because he is getting a little old. He's been around for a minute with her. See how big they were. Yeah, because their enclosure wasn't super duper dirty either. That's what makes a lot of this stuff go by pretty fast and stuff like that. Which is if I clean them weekly, it probably would take half the amount of time too, because there won't be as much poop and stuff in there. And it would smell a whole lot better in here in general. Some people, that's why they don't like coming over here. They be like, oh, it stinks. Well, there's a whole bunch of animals in here, so I mean, we'll have some kind of a smell, but it could be worse. So I always tell them. I mean, like right now, I can smell the ammonia and stuff. I can't really smell much else other than that. But as soon as I get this bag cleaned out, they got for bedding, kind of goes away. So I can tell after when it's that 2-week mark, you know. Damn it. Think about it. Go ahead and dust all this off. All right. Let's see. Doing a little bit of off-camera work. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Shoe blocks. Yeah. Cool. On to the next. On to the next one. This one actually. Oh, she's pregos for sure. This one's with all the baby mice in it for right now. Which we ain't really hurting for no mice or nothing now. Let's see, we got one little black one, because you can see the ratio here. Because we got one black rat, we got a big fancy one, kind of like him, and then the other breeder one is an albino female. So we got one brown rat, fancy rat, two fancies, albino, another fancy rat, normal, another normal, another albino. So out of all those, we got two albinos, three brown ones, and all the rest of them were fancies. So you would assume that the brown ones and then the albinos would be the recessive traits because of the probability. Well, the outcome. I won't even say probability, but the outcome of the genetic cross in between the two. If you guys remember the old Punnett square and stuff from like high school and all, that is kind of what we're working with and dealing with here. Is like you got to think about it in your recessive and your dominant traits. So the dominant colorations are definitely going to be the fancy rats. Would you want to go into a genetics video? We can definitely do that too. I'm thinking about maybe doing something like that. Because I do enjoy genetics and breeding. That's why I got a couple breeding projects with the snakes. But it's all about genetics and what traits you have and what you don't have. So there you go. Yes, sir. Ain't gonna lie, we are powering through this stuff this morning. I like to get up before everybody else because I can get a lot more done before everybody wakes up than most people can get done in the whole day. Okay. Before we get too ahead of ourselves. I don't care if we've done it already or not, we're gonna redo it. Cool. Go ahead, get the little house thing here. Another thing is rats and mice, they pee a lot. They pee and poop like every 3 to 5 minutes or something like that too. So that's why you get so much ammonia. Because if I show you like a black light image, it probably just completely disgusting. Because they literally pee every 2 to 3 minutes everywhere, and they just walk around and just pee. They're not like they just pee in a certain area. Cool. Shoebox. Now go ahead and get our Mice friends back in here. Make sure this is good and centered. We had some escapees last week. So we make sure that's good and centered up so that way that's held in place. Hey guys, I gotta go. I'll see you guys on the next one.